The static film company shipped this thing in a box and it's rolled instead of folded. I really like it. I bought a window film, it's static film, so there's no glue. And we're gonna try to stick it on the side. I measured out the glass and cut it. The frosted bits are the bit you need to peel off to put the glass. There's a shiny bit on the other side that protects it because you gotta Ouija out the water. So this is what it looks like. It's semi-transparent, so I think the tortoise will see something in the glass, but then I can also see through. This is what it looks like when you remove the second film, the protective one. I also bought a couple background from Amazon. I'm testing to see which one I like the best. Having these big plant design doesn't look attractive by itself, but I feel like as a background, once you get the stuff in the front of it, it actually might look better. Before I was buying a whole forest scenery type. Then when you shrink it to size and then you put the material and dirt on top, you can barely see the design and you don't see the plant as much. So I wonder if this is the way to go, to have just bigger plants. Because the slate is gray, I feel like it does tie in with the gray rocks in the picture. If we end up going with this one, of course, I think I have to iron it. Originally, I was gonna choose between the fern and rock background with the forest bedding background. However, I ordered the tropical forest background twice. Each time they sent me a rock background that's not even the right size for what we need. So that's probably the universe telling me this is my best choice. I wasn't able to get all of the wrinkles out, but I was able to get the majority of it out. And it looks so much better. I'm gonna trim the outside white border and then let's tape it on the tank. We are done with the background and the side. I bought some metal handles so that we can add onto the glass because this enclosure does not come with handles. These are the handles that I bought. They come in a pack of 5. I was thinking about using 2 of these handles for the enclosure and 3 of them for the stand, because you know how the stands are so prone to fingerprint. It'll be better with handles. They come with this gray adhesive, but you know, the OCD in me, if it's gray, I feel like I can see it in the back and that would bother me. So I'm gonna go ahead and change this adhesive to either a black or a clear. I found these black adhesives, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. This is a Scott brand. With these handles, you can mount them like this or like this. I decided to put the handle in this orientation only because these are sliding glass doors. And this way, they lock right into this guy. Otherwise, if they're the other orientation, then you know they would close right by here. That way you get a little bit more space. Yeah, I'm really happy with the look of this. Let's step back and admire our work here. Yay, yay. Very nice. Now I need to get help to move it up into that thing. We will need me, my husband, and my brother-in-law. For the handle of the cabinets, although I do like the sleek look, is so much fingerprint, I'm gonna go ahead and use the gray adhesive that came with it, but I am coloring the edge black. Just the edge part so that you won't be able to see it at all. Here's what it looks like after that's done. I really like the sleek look of the doors, but the fingerprint was driving me crazy. So I decided to put some handles on them. I tried to make it as unassuming as possible. These are just matte black handles. I feel like it goes great with these railings that are also matte black. From afar, you know, if you didn't know, you would think the unit was built like this. And it ties in with the enclosure as well because I use the same handle on the enclosure. I think once the enclosure is on the shelf, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look very built in. We got the enclosure into the sand, yay yay. It's a perfect fit and the handles are also on as well. And blow off this piece of dust. There we go. I am really glad we chose the metal black handle. They blend in really nice. Originally, I chose acrylic candles. However, once you put acrylic next to glass, you can see that there's a difference in the transparency. And so that didn't look that great. In fact, it looks kind of tacky. This is a much better option.